We are heading out on our last camping trip before baby arrives. We wanted to go somewhere close, so we packed the trailer and headed out to one of our favorite spots. We've camped and explored this area so many times over the years, and with everything about to change, this seemed like the perfect place to come back to and relax. It's hard to believe that at this time last year, we just started renovations on this vintage trailer, and now 1 year later, we are waiting for our first baby to arrive. I can't wait to build even more memories camping and sharing this trailer with our kids. But for right now, we're going to capture this moment in time, this little pause out in the desert before everything changes. We are on our last little camping trip before the baby comes. We're just out for a little weekend trip. And I am very pregnant, so we'll see how this goes. I am not sleeping very well at this point, so I'm hoping it'll be okay in here. I know it's gonna be really cold tonight, so I think that'll help a lot. But we just got to camp today, this afternoon, and I'm trying to make this bed. Which this mattress just is so tight in this little spot, so it's actually kind of hard to make the bed. But I have a lot to chat with you about, to catch you up on, just life stuff, what is happening with the channel, what we're gonna be doing once the baby is born, just all these kind of life updates. And then I'm also gonna film the whole weekend of food that I have packed, but that will probably be a different video, but I am filming that as well, and I have some really good meals planned. So I'm just so happy to be here. I just sat in the sun for half an hour and it's so warm and it's so quiet, and I'm really, really happy that we made the effort to do one more little trip. So let's get this bed made so that I can maybe take a nap in it. I was out of breath very easily. I brought my pregnancy pillow. I don't love this thing, but it does help a little bit. I feel bad for Nick because this is gonna be pretty tight sleeping quarters with me and this pillow. Back there for now. The bed is made.
The kind of love is right now. I really feel I am flying.
We've had such a relaxing afternoon. Took a nap, went for a long walk.
Although you're so far, I really feel we're entwined. We'll wait till it's right for us to be looking at the stars from my balcony, wondering about what the future will bring. Oh, we'll have made it so far. Looking at each other and knowing how we've been through a lifetime. Here we are now. Oh, we made it this far.
Got a cool bluebird. all-time favorite plane?
I have been having the most gloriously lazy day at camp today. I needed it. I took a nap. I went on a long walk with Nick. I'm going on another walk now. Read my book. Just complete relaxation in the sun, and it's been amazing. But I wanted to just catch you up on so many things that have been happening, and I tend to do my best thinking when I'm walking. So here we go. I am very pregnant at this point. We are down to single digits in terms of weeks. So this is probably going to be the last camping trip that we'll do before she gets here. But I wanted to kind of share my thoughts about sharing that part of our life on YouTube and what we've decided to do, and kind of just what that means for the channel and my business. And right off the bat, I don't really know the answer to that second question, but we'll get to that, because the main thing is Nick and I, even before I got pregnant, we decided that we were not going to share our kids on the internet. We just wanted to keep that part of our life private. And that is, the decision that we made. And there's a lot of reasons for that. One, of course, being safety. Another reason is that I really don't want to get in the habit of turning my kids into content. And they can't really consent to it. And something that I might think is really cute, they might find really embarrassing later on when they get older. And so I think the best, kind of like safest thing to do is just to not share that part of our lives and not share their childhood on the internet. So it was a pretty easy decision for us to make. There was a video I watched a while back. I can't remember the creator, but the video title I think was Anything for Views Parenting. And I just don't want to go down that path. And I know with filming, while I do enjoy being a YouTuber and getting to be creative and make videos and share nature and the outdoors and delicious food, like all these things, it's such a blessing that I get to do this. But it does kind of take you out of the moment sometimes. And it is very mentally taxing at times as well, because I am filming things and I'm also editing things. There's a lot that I'm usually thinking about on the days that I'm filming. And when it comes to our kids, I just want to be present and enjoy all of that time with them, because I know it's going to go by so fast when they're really little like that. And so we absolutely are planning to take our kids camping and hiking, and that's something that I'm really looking forward to, is just getting to re-experience nature and the outdoors through the eyes of our kids, and just slowing way down and noticing all the little details and things that just normally excite kids. I think it's just going to be so cool, and I just want to soak it all in and not be too worried about trying to film it and turn it into content, all that kind of stuff. That being said, I think there is a bit of a balance there. Like, I think back to my own childhood, and I am so glad that my parents didn't put it up on the internet, but they took tons of photos, and they had one of those camcorders and have tons of really funny home videos that were just for the family. And so Nick's a photographer, so we're going to take lots of photos, and I was thinking maybe I'll do just really, really casual kind of home videos for our memories and just for us to have. I also will hope to maybe share things that I've learned when it comes to camping with kids. I can share those tips and things that I've learned, I will learn, hopefully, over the years. But yeah, that's kind of a big change that's happening with the channel. And just thinking through, okay, well, what content am I going to make going forward? I'm going up a hill. It is like a very not steep hill, but it's getting steeper. So hold that thought. Let me get to the top of this hill, and we'll jump back in. All right, I'm back. I'm on a nice downhill here. So I actually have felt really good physically during this pregnancy. I'm so grateful for that. I've been able to keep up with my daily walks, and I've been exercising, and So I feel really good. I just get out of breath pretty easily. But back to what's going to happen with the channel. I don't know. And part of me is kind of like, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going to happen. And then the other part of me is like, this is so exciting. There's so much opportunity for me to shift and to grow and for things to kind of evolve that I might not really even think about right now. So I really want to give myself a break when the baby is born. That's something that I'm going to be actually intentional about. It is hard for me to take a break. I know that, last year, this year, I really haven't been posting as consistently as in years past, but I'm pretty much always thinking about videos, and even if I'm not uploading, I'm not really taking a break. And so I know that I need an intentional break. So I'm just going to say it right here. There's probably going to be a break for at least a few months when the baby is born, and I am going to intentionally try to relax, let myself recover, adjust to the newborn phase, and just also really enjoy it and appreciate it, because I know that it's a season that's going to be over in a flash. And so I just want to be present and allow myself that time to just recover and reflect. That's going to happen. And then when I do come back to YouTube, I'm really not sure what it's going to look like. Not wanting to share our kids and want to keep that part of our lives private. Then what does it look like in terms of videos and things that I want to make? And I don't really have a clear vision or idea of what that's going to turn into. And so sometimes it's a little scary, but I also keep reminding myself that there's just so many opportunities that if I keep an open mind, things might unfold in a way that I just can't see right now. And just kind of trying to be okay with the uncertainty and just the messy in between that I am in right now. I have some ideas for different series and different videos that I could bring to the channel. And it's not that I'm never going to do any sort of camping stuff again, but I think that, I've been doing kind of the same stuff for years. And so I am open to some change and some evolution in content. So if you have ideas or things that you would like to see from me, you can just leave them in the comments, of course. I'm thinking of like a little bit more Dutch oven cooking, or even a new series that I've had the idea for like probably, I don't even know, 3 years now, and still haven't done anything with it. But if you remember the show Dirty Jobs with Mike Rowe, love that show. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to do a spin-off on that, like outdoor jobs, where I go and check out people that are doing cool outdoor jobs and just learn about what they're doing. So for example, like beekeeping. I would love to learn more about that. So maybe I find a local beekeeper and they show me their operations, and we just kind of learn about some cool things that are going on in the outdoor job space. So I don't know, that could be really fun. So lots of things, but I just wanted to catch you up on where I'm at. So many things have changed, and it's so exciting. It's also just a little end of an era, I feel like I am evolving, and that's okay. So anyway, I think that's all I got for now. Probably should turn around. Boop. Yeah. We are doing a little impromptu maternity photo shoot while we're out here. I kind of thought on this trip, okay, I know it's really pretty out here, and if we're gonna do one, maybe this is like a good time. So I packed a dress, which I don't know if you can't see it here, but I got this dress at TJ Maxx. It kind of doesn't really fit great, so maybe we'll have to do some wide shots. But I packed a little makeup. I just threw that on in a few minutes because we're barely have enough sun right now. And we're gonna see if we can get a little, maybe like 3 photos to remember this time. So we'll see. The sun is moving very quick. I had no time to really even look at my hair. Threw some mascara on. And it's gonna be kind of a funny thing to do out here in the middle of nowhere. But I think it'll be cool if we can get a couple good photos. Are we gonna get this done?
I don't know. Gotta get up on this hill. You're slower than you used to be.
We're going up to like this hill right here. I feel like it's very fitting that we would do our maternity photos on a camping trip. We're here. Gonna film this way. There's a few clouds this direction, which is always nice, versus this direction, there's none. That was a pretty big scramble. We did not have very much time, but I think we got maybe 1 or 2 photos, so we'll see. Mosquitoes are out. I definitely got bit quite a bit, but gonna head back to the trailer and have a little bit of chocolate and just maybe play a game before bed.
Yeah.
Nick loves these photo shoots that are high stress.
And no pay.
And no pay.
And my ankle is busted. Tripped on a rock. Flying around your head.
That was fun though.